WWE Evolution 2 predictions. Will Rhea Ripley end Io Sky's championship reign? Rhea Ripley will challenge Io Sky for the Women's World Championship at WWE Evolution 2 on Sunday, July 13th. Io defeated Rhea for the title on Raw on March 3rd and has been retaining the championship since then. WWE Evolution is back and the fans will witness the second all-women's premium live event on Sunday, July 13th. The first ever Evolution took place back in 2018 and after 7 years, an all-women's show is back in WWE. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, who weren't on the previous PLE, will main event the show. Io will defend her women's championship against the former champion. Will Io retain the title or will Rhea win? Here we have a look at Evolution 2's predictions. Rhea Ripley vs Io Sky. Io, who defeated Rhea to win the title on a Raw episode on March 3rd, is likely to lose her title. Io has had a 4-month-long reign so far and she could finally lose the title. She successfully retained her title against Rhea and Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 41. WWE Evolution 2025 time in India. How to watch Evolution 2 full matches on Netflix. Rhea Ripley to win. WWE Evolution 2025 time in India. The wait is about to be over as WWE will present its second all-women event Evolution 2 from Atlanta, Georgia. Fans have been eagerly waiting for the premium live event ever since the company announced that all the female superstars will compete at Evolution, marking a historic feat in WWE. First ever WWE Evolution was organized in October 2018, where Ronda Rousey defended her Raw Women's Championship against Nikki Bella in the main event. It has been close to 7 years since the first event was conducted. Fans have been clamoring for the return of WWE Evolution as it allowed the women to showcase their skills and represent themselves. WWE Evolution 2025 timings in India. When and where to watch Evolution 2 in India. Wondering how to watch WWE Evolution 2025 in India? Netflix has the exclusive rights for WWE in the Indian subcontinent, and it will premiere the live event on Monday, July 14th. Due to the difference in time zones, PLE will release in India on Monday, while it happens in the United States on a Sunday. WWE Evolution 2025 will be available for streaming on Netflix in India. The WWE event can be streamed live on the OTT platform, if you have a paid subscription. The PLE can be downloaded for free on Netflix and saved for offline viewing on your mobile app, if you have an active subscription. Viewers who don't have an active subscription cannot watch the show for free. Follow these steps to watch the event. Latest betting odds for WWE Evolution 2025. The second edition of the all-women's PLE carries huge anticipation. The second edition of the all-women's premium live event, Evolution, is scheduled to take place on Sunday, July 13, 2025, at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. The show will feature stars from the Raw and SmackDown brands, along with those from the developmental brand NXT. The 2025 edition will be the first Evolution as well as the first all-women's PLE to stream both on Netflix and Peacock. It will follow the July 12th edition of SNME, which emanated from the same venue. WWE also delivered the 2025 edition of NXT's The Great American Bash, which emanated before SNME from Center Stage in Atlanta. Women's World Champion Io Sky will put the title on the line against a familiar opponent in Rhea Ripley. This will be their first meeting since their triple threat meeting at WrestleMania 41. NXT Women's Champion Jacy Jayne will battle the #1 contender, Jordynne Grace. On the other hand, WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton will lock horns against Hall of Famer Trish Stratus, while WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch will put the title on the line in a triple threat match against Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez are set to defend the women's tag titles against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, and Sol Ruka and Zarya. Furthermore, Jade Cargill and Naomi will write another chapter in their feud in a no-holds-barred match. Bianca Belair is the special guest referee for the match. Additionally, a 20-woman battle royal for a women's championship match at Clash in Paris is also on the card for the PLE. While all the announced matches have a sense of unpredictability to them, betonline.ag has provided the current betting odds for 5 of the 7 announced matches, which gives an idea about oddsmakers' picks for the winners. So let's have a look at them. Current betting odds for WWE Evolution 2025. Jade Cargill vs. Naomi, no holds barred, special guest referee, Bianca Belair. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez vs. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss vs. the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, vs. Sol Ruca and Zarya Women's Tag Team Titles Fatal 4-Way Match. Major spoiler on massive title change at WWE Evolution. WWE Evolution takes over Atlanta, Georgia, tomorrow night as the female wrestlers take center stage. While there has been a lot of talk about how fast the build-up to the show has been, there are still several important matches on the card that will shape the women's division over the next few months. One of these matches will feature Io Sky taking on Rhea Ripley, after the Japanese star chose to face Mommy at this year's show. At present, Ripley is the heavy favorite to take the Women's World Championship and end Sky's lengthy reign. This is the only main roster title that is expected to change hands at Evolution since Becky Lynch, Tiffany Stratton, and Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez are also favorites to retain. Jordynne Grace is favored in the NXT Women's Championship match, while interestingly, it is Stephanie Vaquer who is expected to win the Women's Battle Royal and earn a shot at the Women's Championship at Clash in Paris. Who will the winner of the Evolution Battle Royal face at Clash in Paris? Clash in Paris takes place on August 30th, and the winner of tomorrow night's Battle Royal will be handed a title shot. The rules are somewhat unclear, since the winners of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament were forced to challenge for the title on their brand, but Royal Rumble winners have a choice. This means that if Stephanie Vaquer and Rhea Ripley win, then they could battle at Clash in Paris, but with the WWE draft being rumored to take place soon and SummerSlam on August 2nd and 3rd, there's a chance that the titles could change hands again. It is set to be an interesting summer in the world of WWE, and many familiar faces are set to be included in the Battle Royal. WWE Evolution Preview, Start Time, How To. NXT Women's Championship, Jacy Jayne, C, with Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix, vs. Jordynne Grace. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, The Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, C, vs. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss vs. Sol Ruca and Zarya vs. the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. Battle Royal for a World Championship match at Clash in Paris, Stephanie Vaquer, Ivy Nile, Nia Jax, Nikki Bella, Natalya, Maxine Dupree, Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker, Lola Vice, Lash Legend, Izzy Dame, Tatum Paxley, Zelina Vega, Julia, Candice LeRae, B-Fab, Myken, Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, Alba Fire. WWE Women's Championship, Tiffany Stratton, C, vs. Trish Stratus. No holds barred with Bianca Belair as special guest referee, Jade Cargill vs. Naomi. WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, Becky Lynch, C, vs. Lyra Valkyria vs. Bayley. WWE Women's World Championship, Io Sky, C, vs. Rhea Ripley. News. Bianca Belair named special guest referee for Naomi vs. Jade Cargill no-holds-barred match at Evolution. The WWE Evolution Premium Live event just got a major dose of drama as a familiar friendship-turned-rivalry reaches its boiling point. What started as a WrestleMania rematch between Naomi and Jade Cargill has now exploded into something much more personal and unpredictable. The WWE Evolution Premium Live event just got a major dose of drama as a familiar friendship-turned-rivalry reaches its boiling point. What started as a WrestleMania rematch between Naomi and Jade Cargill has now exploded into something much more personal and unpredictable. Saturday night's main event chaos sets the stage. Things got heated fast during WWE Saturday night's main event when 3 of the women's division's biggest stars were showcased in the crowd. Iwao Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Jade Cargill all received individual introductions ahead of Evolution, but the night took a violent turn when Naomi struck from behind. The attack on Cargill sparked an all-out brawl that quickly spilled beyond the seating area into ringside territory. Security had to intervene to separate the two former allies, but the damage was already done, both physically and emotionally. Nick Aldis drops a referee bombshell. SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis wasted no time addressing the chaos with a game-changing announcement. The Naomi vs. Jade Cargill encounter at Evolution wasn't just getting the no-holds-barred stipulation, it was getting the most controversial referee possible. Bianca Belair, the third member of their fractured alliance, will now hold the power to determine the outcome between her former partners. This decision adds layers of complexity to an already volatile situation. From WrestleMania partners to bitter enemies. The trio's journey from unity to destruction tells a compelling story of betrayal and ambition. At WrestleMania 40, Belair, Cargill, and Naomi stood together as a formidable team, seemingly unbreakable in their bond. However, championship gold has a way of changing relationships. When Cargill and Belair captured the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, Naomi saw an opportunity to insert herself into the title picture through underhanded tactics. The attack that changed everything. Naomi's calculated assault on Cargill late last year served a dual purpose, removing her rival from competition while positioning herself as Belair's new tag team partner. The strategy worked temporarily, as Naomi successfully claimed championship gold alongside Belair. Once the truth about Naomi's involvement came to light, the foundation of their friendship crumbled completely. The revelation transformed former allies into bitter adversaries, setting the stage for the personal